welcome back to another video on my channel. For today's video I thought I would do an updated skincare routine, tell you what I've been using, which as you've guessed by the title is the Ordinary products, and just give you an update on how it's going, how I'm finding them, and my honest opinions and review. So if you want to know more, then just keep watching. Okay, so to start from the beginning, about 2 months ago I started doing a lot of research into the Ordinary products on their website and also on YouTube and reviews online, and I kind of looked through what different stuff they have and what my main problem areas were. I came across a few products which I thought would help. So with my skin, I have or had a lot of uneven skin texture. So for example, on my forehead I used to have quite a few under the surface spots. It would be quite bumpy, but it wouldn't look like I have spots on the surface. But when I'd apply my makeup, you could see little bumps all on my forehead, on my chin as well. I also had a lot of hyperpigmentation. One from where I couldn't help but pick spots in the past, and two just general areas as a brown girl normally gets, like around the mouth area, or just like little bits of pigmentation around the sides of my face, random little patches. So I'll start with the first one that I've been using, which is the Ordinary, see if it clears up, so the Ordinary Niacinamide 10% plus Zinc 1%. So this is the #1 product that I've been using in my new skincare routine, and it is designed to help with skin texture. So if you've got uneven skin texture, then it's designed to help with that and make your skin look overall much smoother and much softer. The second product that I've been using has been this one here, which again, not sure if it's gonna show up properly, but this is the Alpha Arbutin 2% plus hyaluronic acid. So this one is to improve hyperpigmentation, kind of fade out your marks and any pigmentation spots you have. The other two products that I also purchased from the Ordinary is the Lactic Acid 5% plus hyaluronic acid, which is an AHA peel, and then the final product is the AHA 30% plus BHA 2% peeling solution. So this is the one that looks like blood when you put it on your face. So this is the final product that I've purchased. So every morning I use my niacinamide followed by the Alpha Arbutin, so these two every single morning. So I started doing this about 2 months ago, and what I'll do as well is I'll insert pictures on the side here to show you guys the progress. So when I started using these products, I had a lot of marks and bumps on my face, and I also did have quite a few active spots. So they weren't big, but they were kind of up and down pimples here, there, in a few different areas of my face at once. So that was what my skin looked like when I first started using these. So 5 nights a week I would use these two products plus my normal moisturiser every night for day and night, but twice a week I would use one of the AHA peels to exfoliate my skin. So I originally bought this lactic acid and I would use this every Tuesday and every Friday night. In between I would use the other ones, but with this one it is again supposed to help with evening out your skin texture, giving you an overall smoother, more glowing skin, and plump up the skin as well with the hyaluronic acid. So I started using this, and what I'll do is I'll just put it on my face after I'd wash it and just leave it on overnight. I'll sleep with it, then I'll wash it off in the morning. And what I found with this lactic acid is that I saw instant results. So the next morning after I'd wash my face, my skin would literally be so smooth. Like I can feel the difference between earlier on the previous evening before I'd put it on, and then the following morning after I'd wash it off, my skin would feel significantly softer. Obviously I felt that the niacinamide was helping as well, because obviously that's what it's designed to do. So the combination of the niacinamide and the lactic acid, I feel like made my skin texture really smooth and overall kind of helped to balance my skin, so there wasn't any patches anymore randomly that had under the skin bumps. It kind of eliminated those. And yeah, with the alpha arbutin, I feel like it has helped to reduce my marks, but what I was not doing at the beginning was using a good enough, or even bothering to use sunscreen every day. And then after about 3 weeks or so, I realized, hang on a minute, if I'm using the alpha arbutin to fade my scars, but then I'm going out during the day with no sun cream on, the scars are just going to get dark again. So that's when I invested in the BodyShop Skin Defense. So I've been using that recently as well, and I feel like since starting to use that, I have noticed a difference on my skin in terms of my spots. But overall, I feel like using the combination of these 3 Ordinary products, I have noticed significant change in my skin and a lot of improvement in my skin. And I'll insert a picture here where you can see the difference from first week to 2-3 weeks after to like a month after. My skin looks so much more supple and so much healthier, and it looks like it's been given food or like hydrated, whereas before that my skin was looking really dull and tired and just not taken care of properly. So that was my skincare routine for about a month and a half, and then I introduced the AHA 30% plus BHA 2% peeling solution. I incorporated this into my routine instead of the lactic acid. So twice a week, Tuesdays and Fridays, I started using this peeling solution, and what I found was that it actually dried my skin out a little bit. So it will dry out my skin and then it would bring me out in spots, but again, I think that could just be purging. So when you start using a new product and your skin's just getting used to it, it brings everything out from under the surface before your skin can go clear. So I think that's what was happening, because I've got quite sensitive skin. I thought maybe it's a bit too harsh to be using twice a week. So now I have cut down to using this just once a week. So I use this on a Friday night, and then on a Tuesday night I do my lactic acid. Since I cut back using this twice a week and gone back to using this once a week at least, I've noticed significant improvements on my skin. I feel like my skin has gotten softer again, where this one had made it dry. But I think what I need to do is continue to use this on. So overall, I would say that I am so glad I switched over to the Ordinary products. I feel like these skincare products have been the most effective out of all other skincare products that I've ever tried. I still use my Liz L Cleanse and Polish whenever I cleanse my face, because it's really light and soft. Where these are quite chemical based, I thought for a cleanser I would stick to something that's really gentle for the skin. But switching out any other products, like there's so many brands that I've tried, none of them have gave me results like the Ordinary. So to be honest, I'm really glad that I started using these, and I made sure I did a lot of research. Like, I'm not really gonna say to you guys that, oh yeah, you should get these exact ones. Obviously do your research and find out what your skin needs are, and then try out products according to that. But for my personal skin needs, these are the ones that worked the best and were the most effective. And even now I still feel like they work really well, because a lot of products I noticed that I tried in the past, I would use for like a month or so and it would work, and then it just wouldn't really work anymore. I think my skin would just get used to it, so it wouldn't really be effective anymore. Whereas the Ordinary, I've noticed that the more I stay using it, the better my skin is getting, slowly. Obviously, it's still a long way to go until it's super clear. And another thing that I've been doing as well is drinking a lot of water. And I know everyone says it, and even me, when I watch videos, I'm like, oh, everyone just says drink water. The solution to everything for clear skin is drinking water. But really, I feel like that does have an effect. Might not be majority of the effect, might not be 90%, might not be from drinking water, it could be from the products, but drinking water has overall helped my skin to improve. But as for the Ordinary products, I really like them. The only one that I'm a bit iffy about is the peeling solution. I feel like I need to give it a bit more time and see how it goes. But I will show you guys a picture of what my skin looks like currently with no makeup right here, so you can see what it used to be like versus what it is now, and it has improved. Obviously my skin personally, it goes up and down, so you know, during certain times of the month I will have breakouts and stuff like that, a few little pimples and things, but overall I haven't had any big spots since I've started using these products. I haven't had, like, sometimes I'll get like a large spot here or in the most random areas, but I haven't really had any of those in a while since I've started using the Ordinary products. And yeah, overall I'm really loving these products, and I would definitely recommend for anyone to go do a bit of research, find out what your skin needs and try it. They've got so many products, so I would do research that is tailored to yourself to find ones that will work for you. But for skin texture, the niacinamide has been really good for my skin. I don't have any under the surface bumps anymore on my chin or my forehead, and that's only been down to using this product. And again, with the alpha arbutin, that's supposed to help with pigmentation. Pigmentation is something that takes a long time to fade, especially if you're somebody like me who can't help but pick their spots, which I've stopped doing now, but I used to always pick or pop my spots, which is really bad, but I just couldn't help it. So some of my marks are quite dark, but overall it appears a lot less dark. It's going to take way longer for them to actually disappear, but they have faded a little bit. And yeah, other than that, I have been using these two products, my new moisturiser and SPF, which I'm really silly truly to not be using an SPF for such a long time, especially if I pick my spots. I should be using an SPF to prevent them from scarring even worse. But I've recently started using the BodyShop Skin Defense one. I've never tried the one that they used to have before they reformulated it into this one. This is the only one that I've been using, and I quite like it. I do feel like it is a little bit heavy, so I don't really use a primer when I use this, because obviously it's too much onto the skin. So whenever I use this, if I wear makeup that day, I will just put my makeup directly on top of this. It's got a really nice smell to it as well. I think it's like pomegranate or something like that that's in this, so it smells really nice. It doesn't show up any white marks or a white cast or any of that, because I think it's a chemical sunscreen. So I didn't actually know that there's a massive difference between different types of sunscreen, so I did my research on that as well. So if you want one that doesn't give you a white cast, you need to go for a chemical sunscreen. If you want one purely for sun block that would give you a white cast, that would be a physical sunscreen. But if you're someone like me who's got skin problems and you want your sunscreen to work on that as well as protect you from the sun and not give you a white cast when you're wearing makeup, then a chemical sunscreen is always the way to go. So I thought I'd give this one a shot. It works quite well. It's for indoor and outdoor as well, so I'm just seeing how it goes. I haven't been using this for too long, maybe about 3 weeks I've been using this. And then the Neutrogena Hydro Boost, this I really like. It literally feels really nice and cool on my face. It's really watery as well. It's like a blue gel type formula, so it looks like you're putting water on your skin, and it also feels like it. So those are the other two products that I've been using at the moment. I've kind of ditched all the other stuff that I was using and have just stuck to this lot. So yeah, I will keep you guys updated on how my skin is looking. But so far so good. I have seen improvements. Most of it is probably down to the Ordinary products. This is the second time that I've ordered them. So I started using them about 2 months ago, and then my husband got interested as well, so then he does it with me now. So we've both been using them day and night. we just both do our skincare routine together, so they run out a bit faster. But if I was to use it by myself, how many mils is this? 30 ml would probably last me about, I would say, 2 months, I think. Whereas when there was both of us using it, it lasted just about a month, to be fair. So it will definitely last a lot longer using it by yourself. So yeah, that is my thoughts and feelings on the Ordinary products. If you haven't given them a go, definitely check them out. If you have given them a go, then leave me a comment below to let me know how you're getting on with them and which ones you're using. So that is more or less it for me. That is my updated skincare routine and what I think about the Ordinary products, which is that I love them so far. If you enjoyed this video and you found it useful and helpful, be sure to give it a like, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and yeah, leave me a little comment below. Let me know what ones you use, or if you're going to try them, or if you have tried them, what you think of them. And yeah, other than that, I will catch you guys on my next video. Bye! No, don't like that either.